Hey folks, Landstryder here. Welcome to another episode of TerraFirma Punk. I'm here with Dornall.
Hey.
And today we got lots of things to show you. I don't even call this mishmash of things that we're gonna end up doing today. So let's just get right to it. So start off. Let's take a look at what we did with the bees, man. Check this out. We've made some apiaries. We got some bees going. I went around and got some bees. I've been crossbreeding a little bit, so you can see that we've already got some imperial drones here. Unfortunately, the princess just she mutated back into the noble, so I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and get her to go back into what's the one? Imperial? Yeah, that's the one. Imperial here by crossbreeding her back again with a majestic drone. And then here we got a majestic, and we're gonna get that one with a noble because we're trying to get a couple. I want to get a couple of imperial drones because they're gonna be nice. That's gonna let us make ambrosia. I don't know if we're gonna be able to use it in this pack or not, but already we were able to get honey and things. And then over here I've got a diligent one, and I'm working on purifying that strain there. These four down here are just meadows princesses. And then down here I've got a single forest drone, that forest princess. I only found one forest hive so far, so most of them are meadows. So you're probably asking already, what is all this stuff? How did you get all this? Where'd all these pipes come from and stuff? What's this clockwork engine doing? And what are these copper wires from Steamcraft? I know Dornell's asking himself that, right?
I kind of got a basic idea.
All right. Well, anyway, so now that we got the thermal fabricator that we made, or thermionic fabricator that we made last episode, we were able to make the Buildcraft pipes. Now, some of these pipes, let's go ahead and just take a quick look at all the pipe recipes, and then we'll have looked at the pipe recipes, and we won't need to do it again. So like the wooden transfer pipe is it's just a bunch of wood gears. These aren't too bad. You do have to make the slime-based rubber, but we can make that now with our latex and vulcanizing agent and stuff. Sulfuric acid. And then you do things like iron pipes. It's like iron gears in the thermionic fabricator. Now I will put this note of caution. Check both pipe recipes, because there's the standard vanilla BC Buildcraft pipes. There's also another set of Buildcraft pipes, which are these ones that are added by Surgent's TFC Tech. And some of the recipes for the vanilla ones are easier, but sometimes, like the iron transfer pipe that routes items, I actually should have done this recipe. I didn't. I did the other one with the 6 gears, but I could have used these pipe frames instead, which would have saved me a little bit of material and would have actually netted me 2 more wrought iron pipes for less material. But I didn't realize that till afterwards. But anyway, we only needed 6, and we got exactly 6, which these are iron transport pipes right here. These allow you to route the items. And then you would use a wrench on them to change the direction that they go. And if I get up on top, it's a little easier to see that any item that goes into these iron pipes can only go out in a direction that doesn't have one of those collars. So it can only go this way, this way, this way. And then when it gets to this one, it can only go out this direction, which comes down here to this here chest that's overflowing. And I'm using clay insertion pipes to get the items to go into the chest, to make sure the items to go in the chest. But when the chest gets full, we just spill it out into the ocean. It's our toxic bee waste just goes out into the sea there.
Just a quick question.
What's up?
We have 2 apiary chests. Why didn't you use those?
Because they're not apiary chests. They are arborist chests, I believe. But I do want to make an apiary chest. Speaking of,
I thought one of them was an apiary chest.
Well, maybe. You go check that. But right here, somewhere in one of these chests, right there, I have the materials to make a chest, which is basically just some honeycombs. I've been getting lots of honeycombs, a chest, and a piece of glass. We'll give an apiarist chest, which will allow us to put bees in it. In fact, I want to put this apiarist chest right here on top of this pipe so that bees will get inserted into it automatically. There we go. So let's take all these out of this chest here, because that's where I want my products to go. These are all like strange crossbreeds, and I need to make a bee analyzer thing. Could you wait, Elizer, bee Elizer. There we go, bee Elizer. Which is going to be like any normal gemstone, couple redstone, and some tin. Do we have 4 extra tin left over after making the other things that we needed?
We have some at 10, yes.
Okay, can you set up that recipe for the...
What do you need?
Can you set up the recipe for the beealizer? It's 4 tin, 2 panes of glass, 2 redstone, and a gem. In the carpenter. I think it might take water too. Yeah, it takes 2 buckets of fresh water. Hopefully
and some beeswax.
Oh yeah, and some beeswax. And some beeswax? Oh yeah, and some beeswax. So hopefully it... The nice thing about the apiarist chest here, it's got 5 pages, 25 slots per page, so for basically storage of 250 different kinds of bees. And a lot of these are different just because they have this strange crossbred genetics. Okay, so let's turn this thing on. So what happens here is that these wooden transport pipes actually need RF, and when you like hook up a redstone engine or whatever to it, I think I did look at this, how to make a redstone engine. Redstone engine, yeah, definitely not something I wanted to put. I didn't want to build these because wind-up trinkets are not cheap. So instead, I use a 1 clockwork engine. I'm using this copper wire. I'll show you how I make the copper wire here just in a moment. Oh, the sun's going down. Let me sleep this off. Okay. Now, all I need to do is wind this clockwork engine up, which produces a little bit of RF. And then that's going to get distributed down the copper wire, and bang! There we go. Let's check it out. They're going to come up here, and then there's a clay insertion pipe on the top. So it's automatically going to put the princess back inside. And then it's going to attempt to put any drones inside that it can. So like on these ones, it just goes ahead and stacks them because the drones match. Every time these are going to be identical every time. So the drones just go back in there, and when it finally ends up being too many drones to fit in the slot, then they'll continue on down the pipe. And there we go. We can see that all these drones did not go back in, and then all the honeycomb comes down here. But all the princesses and any drones that match the drones in this slot. And then if there's no drone in that slot, then it's just going to take the first drone that it pulls out of the apiary. So until we can make apiarist pipes, which we're not quite there yet, I don't think, we can't do any advanced routing of these yet. So, but anyway, it's semi-automatic. All we need to do is come up with a power source that doesn't require winding up here, and it will be completely autonomous.
I do like the one side of the bees is the regeneration.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have it manual right now because I'm checking each generation, for crossbreeding stuff. So right now, that's good. The other thing I was thinking of doing is maybe like have it just run once when the sun comes up, like real quick, and then shut off so it doesn't waste power.
Gotcha.
So the other thing that helps to get more honey and beehives and stuff like that is these right here. Untreated frames, really cheap to make. You get string real easy from spiders, and you just combine that with some sticks, which you get tons of sticks. They don't stack, but then you take these and you put them in your apiaries. They won't go in beehouses. You have to have apiaries first. This is a good one to put it in because the product from Noble's better. And we'll fill this one, and we'll go ahead and get this one too. There we go. Now those ones are going to produce better, more amounts of stuff. I don't have a regeneration effect off of one of these guys. Nice. So those bees should have went in there. Okay, no, we had some go in here too. It couldn't decide. I need to put the chest a little further down and put a second clay insertion pipe on it so that it goes past the apiary chest first. And yeah, because it's connected to the same clay insertion pipe, so it doesn't. It says it can go in the chest, so go ahead and put some of them in the chest. So, but it couldn't put no honeycomb in here. You can only put bees in here.
I can add this water to it and start this up now, or did you want to show that?
I was looking at the recipe earlier while I was talking about it, so let's get it going, and we can get we need to wind up one of these clockworks over here, and all this needs to come down in a minute after we do some crafting here. We're going to do a little bit of crafting, and let's see, we got a list. We put together a list, so I think we can check off, we can mark off bee automations. We done showed the bee automations. We're going to move on. We're not even close to being ready to move the machines. The hobbyist steam engines, we've got 2 of them there. Yeah, we don't even want to load those up right now because I want to go ahead and make these other 2 first. So we made some boilers and some plates and stuff. And I also definitely wanted to show this right here on camera because I think maybe Vault Wolf needs to do something about this. I'm not sure. Like if I look at, let's first of all start off that we're looking for the hobbyist steam engine. That's what we're trying to build. We need to make these things, these gold-plated gears. Make gold-plated gears is a tin bushing. That's nothing. It just takes a bunch of tin, which can be sometimes annoying to find, but that's not the problem. So these gold nuggets, there's 2 different kinds of gold nuggets. One of them's the Surgents, one of them's the vanilla one. I don't know which is intended, but if you look at the recipe for the vanilla ones, it's you get a little bit more out of rose gold. Well, that would be nice. For the Surgents, no. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. Surgents. I'm pretty sure that's how you would say that. Surgents. You get 5 no matter what, and you can only get it from gold. And because if you attempt to use rose gold, which I was about to show you, you get rose gold nuggets, which don't work for the recipe. So you can't use rose gold. You have to use gold. So I think I'm gonna need that many. Actually, that's more than I needed, but and then that goes around. Where'd the bushings go? I left them in there. The tin bushings gives us 4 of those. 2 boilers, all that, and pistons. Whoops, pistons. There we go. Gives us 2 more hobbyist steam engines, plus these 2. 1, 2. Oh, nope. Did I miss one? That's down there. Dang it. Man overboard. There we go. Now that I have 4 of them, that should complete a quest. I had a quest book. Oh no, I lost my quest book again. Can I borrow your quest book?
Yeah.
Or I could just go make another one. I know where it went. We had a little mishap when we were mining for tin earlier. Let me just warn you that if your grave is crushed by an avalanche, by falling cobblestone, and then more cobblestone falls on the items, it's possible that some of them will be destroyed. Which is why you see that I have a nice new red steel shovel, hammer, chisel, and I'm back to using a steel knife and a bronze path splitter's pick. That's why. And then I just needed a book and a string. And there should be some extra books that I got from killing crazy enchanted books in caves earlier. So, and then a string. Give me a new quest book. Yeah, no problem. So now that should complete a quest here somewhere under Wonder Steam Power. So we've actually got 3 here. We've made boilers, which we can take. Oh, golden fluid pipe. We've got wooden fluid pipe. Take that golden fluid pipe.
Yes, sir. Golden fluid pipe.
And then that red pipe wire at this stage would be kind of nice. So I think that's why. Yeah, that red pipe wire that could be useful. If I need to send a redstone signal down a pipe, and we're nowhere near making a laser table yet. So anyway, these are the steam engines that we just made, and we want wire coil mold? No, I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna go with the iron plates.
You want me to take this in?
Yeah, that's fine. And then I got a chest here for buildcraft stuff. You can see that I've made some stuff, and we've collected some stuff, buildcrafty stuff. There's that survivalist toolkit thing again. Oh yeah. I don't know what to do with that thing. Survivalist toolkit. There's the other one. Oh, and we got some nether bricks. That's kind of nice. Bricks. Just put that in with the other bricks, I guess. And I'm gonna do this on a stream. You can see that I've been building up reward bags. I'm gonna open those on a stream. Next stream, I think I'll do those. So there's our steam engines. The next thing we need to do is we really need to, instead of loading these with fuel and stuff like that, we need to go to a steam boiler, I think. Yeah, in fact, low pressure boiler is exactly what we need. We need that solid fuel box. Do we have the fire boxes ready to go?
We didn't make the parts for low pressure. We made the parts for high pressure.
Well, we can still use the solid fuel fire boxes.
Yeah.
And what's the quest asking for low pressure?
Yes, the quest is asking for low pressure.
Low pressure tanks. Okay, well that's okay. We got plenty of iron, don't we? You got plenty of iron? Well, I tell you what, this would be a good time to show what we've been doing in the forge.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, there we go. So you can't see too much from the front. I don't even think I didn't put it on the list to show this off because it's kind of a last minute thing.
Yes, it was.
So while we were getting iron ready or steel, tons of steel ready, tons of steel. That is tons of steel. Those steel plates right there. Because if you look at the recipe for those, it takes either 4 steel sheets, which remember that's 2 ingots a piece there. So each one of the steel plates takes 4 ingots. Yes, each one of the steel plates takes 4 ingots of steel. Yeah, that's right. And there's really no other way around that. So until you get into immersive engineering, you can make those kind of steel plates. But anyway, so we had to make tons of steel. To help do that, we set up some automations. So check this out. There's a button up there. These are carpenter buttons. That's how I'm putting them on those surfaces, if you're wondering. Carpenter buttons. This button will load one piece of coal into the blast furnace. But this button back here will totally load, half load the furnace. So I'm gonna go upstairs so that they can see it work. And when I say push a button, can you push a button for me?
Sure.
I'm gonna come up here. I want to show the mechanism first, though. So give me a second here. So there we go. I've had to encase the column there basically because no matter what I was doing, because I'm using droppers up there, and there's a lot of randomness to that. And the only way that I could overcome that randomness is to completely encase that to make sure that they didn't get caught up on any edges or sides or anything. And of course, I had to remove the choke that used to be preventing us from falling in. We had a little mishap during the first moments of that. Dornall fell in the furnace.
Was not warned that the thing was gone.
No, I didn't really say nothing. I kind of got a giggle out of it, but we broke some things, so then we had to fix it. Anyway, so up here we got all this mechanism here. This right here is a pulsar. This circuit right here. So that feeds from down there, and that circuit that I'm looking straight down at is a pulse extender. So when he presses the button, that extends the length of the button's redstone pulse up to here. So that turns this pulsar circuit on for a little bit longer. This pulsar circuit feeds up to this redstone repeater there. And then if you look on the top right there, you can see that there's redstone that goes around the tops of all the droppers that gets lit up when this one pulses. So let me come down here and get a good view. Go ahead and press button. And there we go. It loaded charcoal, flux, and ore. And then the charcoal's in this one. We need to get more charcoal up in there pretty soon.
Watch again.
Oh. That's okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just coming down here. And then the second time, loads it the rest of the way up. Now we come up here. There shouldn't be anything caught up or anything like that. No. Nope, we're all good. And we can see that it is now fully loaded. You added an extra piece of charcoal to it.
It was missing one piece.
Yeah, somehow I think I'm not sure why, but anyway, that's why we have the single button for over there for the charcoal. And let me show you the circuit for that. And if I can get up and out of here, it's a little difficult, but
I'm gonna cook that up in just a minute. I just gotta go make me some more food.
Oh well, there. I just found a piece of random charcoal. I know what it is, and I know how to fix it right now. I'm gonna fix that right now. I think the dropper actually shot it up onto the lip up there. So if we put that there, now we're 100% sealed up, and we shouldn't have any more issues with random bits of charcoal escaping. So there's the circuit that comes up to activate the dropper that contains the charcoal by itself. Now I made extra special care to be sure that I could access the back side of each one of these droppers, because later on I'm going to have some pipes that are going to bring all these materials up here for me and keep them full. Maybe some logistics pipes, I'm not sure. But there we go. I mean, we automated to some degree the blast furnace, which I think is an accomplishment. So yeah. And then the nice thing is basically as you're running the blast furnace down here, when your blast furnace first starts to actually melt the ore down, you can go ahead and hit that button, and it'll go ahead and load up the next bit of ore, and just keep the furnace burning and cycle right on through to the next bit. So it's really nice for that. So at this point, so we need to make some iron. Is that what we're doing? Oh, we're gonna make pig iron. Basically, is what we're gonna do. And for that, we're just gonna get this baby lit up. We'll pour out some pig iron, and we're gonna use that to make some iron sheets, so that we can accomplish this quest. But let's see here. Let's check this quest. Yeah, that's gonna lead us on into some other things. You know what? We also need a rock crusher sometime real soon, and for a couple reasons. I'm pretty sure you can get crushed obsidian that way.
Yeah, and I was going to actually make some actual iron instead of trying to make some pig iron for that. The pig iron we need for steel.
It's actually less charcoal to make the pig iron. It's the same amount of iron. It's the same amount of iron ore either way, but it's less charcoal to make the pig iron.
Yeah, but you get 8 instead of 7. Oh.
Trust me, it's less charcoal to make the pig iron. Anyway, I think we're going to have to make more materials, right? Basically, we need to take a quick break. We need to pick up all these machines. Oh, you know what? There's some other things that we can talk about while he's making iron. In fact, if we look at here, we need to make some tanks. And that's what all of these chipped things and stuff like that are in the thermionic fabricator. Let me wind this up. Let's get the thermionic fabricator powered up. Basically, until there's a recipe in it, it will not take any power. But as soon as you give it a recipe, it'll start absorbing power. And then, did I lose the wires between here and there? Yeah, I think I did. Oh yeah, I know why. Let's connect that. Connect that. There we go. Yeah, I guess power down here. So yeah, as soon as I have a recipe up in there, let's start with this one. So brass lantern, I made that because I mean it's really easy to make brass. You have to make these lantern cores. And lantern core. This guy right here. It's any sheet. You can make it out of brass or whatever. They all look different. And in fact, I want to show you guys what it looks like. But using that plus some of these guys right here, these iron bars, you can see that it's starting to heat up. What I'm going to be making is the builder's guide. Right, where'd it go? Builder's guide. No, I know it's in here. There it is. Building guide. There. You can use any lantern. So you have to make the core. Then you fill it with like 2 buckets worth of any alcohol, and then craft the lanterns. And this is what they look like. Actually, I want to show it to you right beside. Okay, so this is a carpenter's lantern with a brass tank applied as the texture. And this is a brass lantern, brass hanging lantern. Obviously, this is much nicer, but considerably harder to craft. But I think they might be. I'm totally thinking that those are worth it because those are awesome looking lights. As far as so anyway, that's heating up. So all I need to do is give it some sand in here, which is going to turn into liquid glass. I think it takes 2. And as soon as it has, there we go. We've crafted our builder's guide. It does take a little bit of power after it gets there. Let's keep giving it some power. We want to stay heated up because we're about to do some other recipes. So now we got this thermionic fabricator. There's lots of things that we're going to be able to get into now. Obviously, doing things with Buildcraft pipes. These stone gears are really cheap. You just chip them out. You just with the thing. You just nap them the way you would anything else. Recipe. There's a recipe. Real simple. And some sand. Gives us some more stone transport pipes. We can always use more of those. But the big thing here, and it's what you see all these chipped pieces of gems in here for, and these basalt bricks are going to give us, hopefully, I think that's it. I don't know which all the chipped ones we can use, but there's plenty of them we can use. Let's go ahead and just cap that off because we're gonna be making tanks. Tanks. Actually, an amount of inventory space. Let me put that back in there for a second. That rose gold back. Need that for red steel. By the way, we do have blue steel now. A little bit of blue steel. We have a little bit of red steel. We'll have both a blue steel and red steel bucket now. We can move lava if we need to. But I'm going to make these open block tanks. Good, they stack, yes. Stack. You right up. So there, I ran out of that particular kind of chipped whatever. So let's go on with the next kind and grab some more tanks. Tanks for the memories. Actually, tanks are for the creosote oils. Can we get more? Yeah. I need to get quite a few of these. There's more. Because we got lots of creosote oil to store. So let's come down here where I want to store this. So back here, remember the kind of like right behind here is underneath of the coke oven right there, which is perfect. So I've cleared out this area right here. I'm going to start at this level. We're just going to go ahead and put one level's worth in there. We'll start right there. I should also, if I put that one right there, does that even connect? I don't think that even connects like that. I need more of them. We might as well get a few levels of it in there. But the reason I'm going with the open blocks tanks instead of like doing the railcraft tank, I can pick the open blocks tank back up modular. Like if I only want like 16 buckets, I can just take and break a block of it and I'll have 16 buckets of oil if it's one of the bottom blocks. The other reason is that it holds 16 buckets per block. The open blocks tanks do. And so do the railcraft tanks. That's how it calculates it. So the total number of blocks that the tank takes up, it's only 16 buckets per block. So that's why I'm going with the open blocks tanks, because they're a little more versatile, and you can do any kind of space you want with them. Some people think they cause a lot of lag. There might be some truth to that. I don't know. We'll find out. But I think that's the big things I wanted to show with that. Let's check our list real quick again. So yes, we have made the hobbyist steam engines. We are in the process of making the solid fuel boiler things. We have the stuff if we wanted to just go ahead and make the high pressure tanks. I think we're gonna hold off on that.
You're gonna hold off on the high pressure tank
for a minute, yeah. Since we obviously have to make the low pressure tank for the thing.
No, we just got to make the parts. We don't have to make the tank.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Let's go ahead and get this over there and set it up then, because I've got the boiler boxes. Let me grab these. I'll drop that, whatever that is. Smooth rhyolite. I don't even know where I got that. I do need to keep making more tanks though. Get at least 2 layers in. So I got 2 down there. I need 2 more. Come on, 2. Oh, I ran out of whatever it was. Like that. I got enough liquid glass. Oh, I ran out. I see what I ran out of. I ran out of basalt bricks. Okay, there we go. There's 1 level complete. It's really hard to tell it's there until there's something in it, but we'll get something in here in a minute. But what we need for that is we need those iron sheets. How's or steel sheets? Steel sheets or iron sheets? No, I said steel sheets.
Yes, and I've got your last one made.
Ah, with the right amount of ease. Steel sheets. Yeah, these guys right here. We need some of those because we are going to make some steel pipe.
Should be 5 on the chest. If you come see me, I'll give you your 6.
Sweet. And let me go ahead and drop these iron plates in here because I don't need those right now. Although you could use those iron plates to make some of those boilers.
I already planned on it.
But there we go. We're going to get 8 of these? Yeah, 8 high-pressure boiler tanks to go with our solid fuel boiler boxes here. And then there's 6 iron sheets. Now this is unrelated. Jumping back and forth here. That plus some glass is going to give us these steel pipes. This steel pipe, hopefully, is going to allow us to pull out of there. And I think I'm probably going to need the Steamcraft wrench to make that work, I'm guessing. Oh, the spanner. That's the one that you use for the... Where's the spanner at? Okay, I know we got a spanner. Where is it at? There it is. Okay, let's see if this is what we need. I really hope this is the right tool for the job. Well, it did something. Oh, what? Oh, hey. Extract? Hey, something's happening. Hey, check it out. I think it works.
Hold on, be right there.
I think it works. Is this going down? No. I had it for a second.
What are you doing? Where you at?
Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. No, I don't need to do that. I need to do that. Is that working? No. Extract. Yeah.
It's going somewhere.
Insert. No, yeah.
Yeah, we're empty of crease so we can coke oven now.
Is it now? Oh. It extracted it. Okay. I guess it is working. Because, yeah, we got creosote down here. Let's light this up down here so we can... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that works. That works. Okay, so, yeah, Steamcraft pipes for moving fluids seems to be the way we're going to go, I think. At least for that application. And we can shut that back up. And now that'll continue to... Suddenly got dark down here. Weird.
Here, this is so you can finish that quest.
Ah. Make those. Did it just... It just gave them back to me. Weird.
Do what?
2, 3, 4. Oh, there we go. Low pressure boiler tanks. So we got low pressure and high pressure. We're not actually gonna use those though. So, but that does complete it. So what do we want? I don't know. Booster track tank. None of those are particularly hard to make. I'm gonna go with fire charge, I guess. Need those for making our steam and locomotive later on. So let's store that. Let's come on over here where it's nighttime again. We probably fix that here. Let me unload an item or two, so I have a little bit of space. Okay, guys, let's go check out where we're going to be putting the factory. So we come over here. You can see we've cleared off a big area of land. It's about 3 by 3 chunks. It's going to be very similar to the building that I made in Unabridged. But anyway, I've brought the builder's guide over here. I put it exactly in the center of where we want the factory. I've gone ahead and set the parameters for it so that we can go ahead and show you that this is the initial stage of the factory. We're going to build a wall. This wall is going to be like andesite blocks. Just an andesite brick wall all the way around. It's going to be spherical. We're going to have, circular. The floor that we're standing on is probably going to get replaced with hickory wood, and then we're going to have another hickory wood floor right above us. This floor is going to be 5 blocks tall, and the next floor is going to have like a dome over top of that with a smokestack in the middle. We'll kind of get more into that later. But anyway, I got the builder's guide to help me with this. I decided not to do any schematic or anything like that. I figured because of the way that the builder's guide recipe is set up like that to be a little bit tougher, that maybe I should just do it in 100% survival. So that's what we're gonna do. So that's why I built that. And now, it's wrong dimensions. Let's get there we go. But right here in the middle, on the bottom floor is basically going to be material processing and power generation. I think we're probably going to end up eventually having about 4 total steam boilers down here. So we're going to go ahead and start this one right here, so that we can have 4 of them right in the middle here with one wide gap. This is later going to be expanded to a 3 by 3 boiler, but we're going to only start with a 2 by 2. And we are going to use the high pressure boiler tank instead of the low pressure because they're going to produce a little bit more steam. I think, but it takes more to heat them up or something like that.
Yes, it does take a little more to heat up.
Anyway, this is what we're going to start out with. That plus, and then what we're going to do is just take these. Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. It should automatically. Should be able to place them. Well, maybe when we put them some cables down that they connect to. So I guess it's a good time to show how to make those cables that I almost forgot that I said that I was going to show how to make.
Oh no, you got to put pipe off of those.
Do I have to put pipe?
Yeah, you have to have a pipe come off that puts the steam into the engine.
No, you can connect them directly. I think it's just a matter of, I need some copper. And I made this plate. Where's the plate here? Where is the plate? It should have been in there. There it is. Draw plate. You make a draw plate by using cast iron sheets. You can make in the rolling machine using these cast iron ingots, which are made by putting pig iron in the coke oven. Then all you need to do is get you some copper. Let's see if we'll get a bit of copper here. Probably gonna need to run it out to a few machines. Yeah, I think it's safe to make a good bit of this, and that's going to give us copper wire. Now I would make the insulated copper wire, but I'm waiting for the recipe to get fixed. Either that, or I'm going to have to go in and fix the recipe. He's already said that it was a typo. So now if I go ahead and do this, I might need to like hit these with a wrench or something. Oh shoot, I didn't bring a wrench of any kind. Let's see, I believe those are Railcraft, but that would be a crowbar probably. I don't think I have a crowbar. Do I have it? No. Let me try this wrench. And I'll take this one just in case. If nothing else, I can always break and replace it. It should orient properly then. Oh, we've got some red caps. Nighttime has encroached. Okay, let me try this real quick. Yeah, there we go. Wrench. Only problem is it doesn't look like the copper wire wants to connect to the hobbyist engine. Maybe, oh, there we go. It just needed an update. We're good. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to wrap this up here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it. Be sure and leave a like, a comment, and a thumbs up, and all that other fun stuff. Until next time, we will catch you later.
See y'all on the flip.